Hello, everyone. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing 4 float fishing journey. So, today, I'm going to try a couple things. I'm seeing roach are biting here at Old Berg in the evenings, and then I'm hearing that Dace may be doing pretty well at winding during the day. So, I think we're going to do a little bit of switching around. So, I want to start off over here. Pretty usual spot for us. We've been fishing in this area recently as well. So we're looking at 1439 right here in the lily pads, just past the lily pads. And they have been biting on float. So what I was seeing was size 9 hooks. I didn't have a size 9 hook. So I went with the size 8 hooks I had. And we're going to aim for red worm with our float rods for roach. And then I left the bottom rod set up for carp just to see what we can get here. So it's got the sweet dough and it's got the ground bait for carp. So we'll throw that out as well and see how things go for tonight. And then in the morning, we'll head over to Winding and go after Dace. I did not look at the cafe orders. I have had to drink a bunch of tea. I evidently forgot to log out at one time, so my food was pretty low. I do want to be more over this way, closer to the lilies. So I'm going to drag my floats over there. There we go. Both of the rods are at a depth of 1.3, or they both should be. I didn't actually look. They both should be at a depth of 1.3 meters. And I'm starting to see a bite over on one here. And looks like a chub. Yep, marker chub. That was the other thing they said we're biting here. Come on, switch rods. I saw the other rod sliding across there and was trying to get it to switch. I'm all right with catching chub as well because we don't do a lot of that. Ooh, that's a nice chub for float fishing. And the goal that I'm seeing is to be just on the edge of the lilies like that. Some folks caught chub, roaches, and bream here. We are using red worm. We don't have a whole lot of red worms. We only had about 20, so I will be digging as much as I can as well. That's a nice crucian. Got some skill points into float fishing there too. We never really got on the Dace over in Winding, so I figured that would be a fun alternative to fishing for the big fish here. And that's part of what I enjoy about the game is you can switch fish and have good luck with that, and targeting certain fish is always a challenge that I enjoy. So a small chub. I was watching the nibble on one before I cast on two there. Saw the float pop up there. A lot of times that's either a roach or a bream. It's a white bream, a good white bream too. Honestly, I'm okay with whatever we catch over here today. Got another red worm. Good. The other thing I thought about doing was possibly going for rough over at Belaya, but didn't sound super entertaining. We fished rough enough in my mind so far. Although fishing at Belaya for rough or float would be interesting because it is a more active river than when we were fishing for rough at Winding. I did not look at the cafe or anything like that. I'm not targeting any sort of cafe order today. Nice. I just got a weekly record chub for Telestick. Just saw that in the corner. That 1.4 kilo chub we got qualified. When this bite happens, I'll go take a look at that. I did see that 2 weekends from now, the Russian Fishing 4 devs are doing a tournament. That's a good fish. Nice gibble. The Russian Fishing 4 devs are doing a tournament over at Winding. I believe it was on the 23rd. Yeah, I think it's 23rd at 9 a.m. Eastern. I saw the announcement on Steam focusing on White Bream, Donut's Rough, and maybe Dace. I can't remember exactly where the most volume caught in a 2 hour period, or the most mass, the most weight of those 3 fish caught will get you some pretty good rewards. So if you are interested in that, feel free to sign up. I'm personally probably not going to look into that, but just not really my fish. And those are hard fish to target too. And it is open to any levels. So I'm sure we'll see high level people down there. I think if I remember correctly, I'm not looking at the post right now, but I believe first prize was like 600 silver or 6,000 silver. Whoa. Is that a fish or am I snagged? Dang it. I don't think that was a fish. I don't know for sure though. So we lost everything. We lost the float. We lost the hook. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Oh, that'll happen from time to time, unfortunately. I'm not sure if we actually had a fish there or not. I didn't think I was pulling hard enough for it to break either. So it could have been a big fish that we lifted up off the ground and then it decided to swim on. So now we got a smaller hook on, just because that's what I have. Another chub. Let's go look at the weekly telescopic. When you switch to telescopic, you have to go back and select weekly again. So, weekly telescopic chub at the very bottom of the US, but we're still there. And the records do reset Sunday evening US time. Basically, they reset Monday mornings at 00 UTC. So midnight UTC, GMT, whatever you want to call it. Decent sleeper. Gonna have to replace that size 8 hook when we go to winding. I love using size 8 hooks. And the reason I say when we go to winding, replace it is winding rivulet will be cheaper to buy hooks and things like that over Old Burg. There are spreadsheets out there that show the price difference. I think Old Burg's like a 15% higher charge for the tackle store, but its grocery store is cheaper. So if you want to buy food or tea or things like that, which I should probably look at where I stand on tea, it is cheaper to buy grocery store things at Old Burg. Well, looks like we're on the chub. It's fun to be catching chub on both accounts. And my spin fishing character catch a pretty good chub today on the restarter rod. Tiny kibble. What's surprising me is the bottom rod doing absolutely nothing. I figured with the gibbles and crucians we've caught here, I figured it would have done something by now. I may look at getting stuff for, I think Rocha is also another starter bait. I don't know. I don't remember Bloodworm and Caramel are kind of level 1 components. It's probably a bream or a white bream. Or a chub. I'm seeing the float kind of get pushed up, and usually that tends to be a bream or white bream. I know I said it over on the spin fishing account, but I'll say it over here as well too. Starting to see some good comments, good messages in game. Love those, keep those up. But just to say it, I don't want any sort of equipment sent to me in game. I will not use it, and these are free to play characters, so I won't have premium to be able to send it back to you. So please keep any equipment or anything like that you get. Just want to say it out loud that if I get anything, I probably won't use it. And that is one of the kind of benefits of premium is you can send some things to other players, but along with bonus experience, I pulled the wrong rod. What are you? Another chub? Yep. Thought it was an eel for a second and was going to be surprised. So about 6 o'clock, we'll head back to town, sell what we have. I think we'll buy some. I don't think we have any casters, do we? No. I'll see if they have any here. Usually, and with the recent update, they redid things a little bit, but usually I haven't been able to find casters other than in the bait pack at Winding. Another red worm. Little perch. That float on 2 looks weird. Being popped up. Can I reset it? That's kind of what I saw when I ended up breaking my line too, was it was popped up. It's still kind of popped up. Usually that yellow line is right on the water line or below it. We're actually supposed to have our first freeze in real life tonight. My furnace actually turned on. I've got a system set up where if it gets below 55 degrees in my house, the my heater, my furnace turns on. And that happened today. I was wondering why I was so cold all day. I didn't even look at the thermostat. We were barely above 50 all day. And then we're going back up into the 80s later this week. So definitely fall or autumn here in the United States, in the area I live in. All right, this is slowing down. Oh, we're snagged. That's why. I've never had luck actually freeing a snag on telescopic. I'm not even going to try. I've already lost one hook today. I don't want to lose. I'm looking for 111, 126. It's down by the campsite. I just realized I was muted. I hope I haven't been muted for a while. I'll look. I need to add a... Right now, my mute button's just the middle mouse button, and I keep noticing I hit it scrolling. I honestly don't even know when I scrolled. So. 111, 126. Yeah, it is just pretty much straight ahead where we meet the water. This looks really familiar to me. This is where I fish for chub on my spin fishing series. So we want to back this down to 30 centimeters. We want to put the size 15 hooks we just bought on and casters. I want to get the other one ready as well. So size 15 hook caster. And we will cast out if I can get back in here. So they're basically just casting. I had rod 2 out. Did I set that to 30 centimeters? I did not. Let's get it all set up the way I want it. So those 2 are ready. And then this one, I'll just cast it out in the middle. So that still has big hooks and carp mix on it. And here we'll cast out. That one's probably a little further out than I really want it to be. Yeah, it was. And I may kind of let these get to the end and actually hang on the end a little bit. I did hear the bottom rod jingle there, but doesn't look like anything's actually on. And there's our Dace. So that's the species I'm wanting. That was actually a pretty good one, too. Not quite the trophy. And it is one of those you got to be kind of quick when it goes down. Small one. Another small one, but marker at least. Noticing that the monofilament line has done nothing, and the fluorocarbon line here has caught everything we've caught so far. But 2 day or 3 days back to back to back were pretty nice. And Dace are usually worth a decent amount of silver, so I haven't fished for Dace since the recent update either. And I think they were included in the list that were made more valuable. Getting a nibble. Non-marker Dace. Nice Volgazander just got caught. I am tempted to put a little bit of a smaller hook on the bottom rod since it's not getting any activity whatsoever. This is float fishing in a river. Just kind of keeping an eye on it, watching it float with the current. I haven't done a whole lot of this series. On some of my other accounts, when I've been just having fun, I've done a fair amount of this. And snagged, of course. Not going to deal with it. Just bought those hooks. So since I'm at mosquito and winding, mesquiting and winding, I can just switch lakes back. Just want to see real quick anything good here. Not really. So I can just switch like that, and that'll unsnag. I think I lose the bait that's on that hook, but better than losing a 20 silver hook. There is a bleak order, Volgazander order, white green. Just curious while we were here. So now we run back to where we were. Dig for worms along the way. Drink some tea. Actually need to look how much tea I have to see if I need to make some between episodes. Only because the sound's annoying and I don't think you want to watch me just click OK 10, 20, 30 times. And it's not an instant thing. It's a click OK, wait 5 seconds, click OK, click OK, wait 5 seconds, click OK. So. And we're back. Go down to size 4 hook. Honestly, anything we catch on the bottom rod is just bonus. Yappy Dog is at it again next door. My neighbor actually asked me if I know what their dog barks at every day around this time. I have no clue. Tends to bark around this time and then about an hour and a half later. And especially now that it's getting dark early afternoon, early evening. It's actually dark about 7 o'clock today. Not all that long ago, I was going for a WALK with the dog around 7 o'clock. Or 8 o'clock because it was cooler. Interesting. The screenshot I'm looking at has it here and saying 111, 126. So I'm kind of looking around, so I'm trying to see if I can figure out the difference. But So let's look at components, floats. So the ones we have been using, this is what I see folks using, which kind of makes sense. So about two different colors there that are cheap enough that here the middle is all the way over here, which is good and bad, which is 20% done, big harvesting there. But like garlic dough is 30 and semolina 85. Garlic dough is another good one for which is medium greens. Inside for 5 minutes, dog out barking again. So little, Yorkie Terrier or something like that. But little dog that thinks it rules the world until like 7 says hello, and then he runs away scared. So let's switch to this one on this rod. And we'll put the other slime on this rod. I'm actually surprised by noise suppression. That's that barking dog out. Because I can hear it wolfing through my headphones. I don't have this noise suppression turned up too much. To cut the size of the air conditioner or the fan for my computer out. I'm just thinking of the other robots running across the map. All tabbed up there. I think I missed a fish. Over in the ground. Looking at the UK side when I was out there. And everyone's saying, yeah, they came here and it's using this exact side, closed it out. So I'm wondering if it is more of a nighttime fish. Like the daytime fish. I always thought this was a daytime fish. I'm going to be able to see that from here. What I might do, because we are coming up on an hour, is I may keep fishing through the nighttime. And if we catch Dace, cut it in, or keep going. Switch rods, switch rods, switch rods. I missed that one. Nope, it's still on. Got lucky. That's a good roach. be using different rods. But I don't think the rod's going to play too much into this. There's a decent bite. It's another roach. There's hardly anyone's catching fish locally as well. Chat's not blowing up, so maybe that means just really quiet today. It was definitely good doing it on my flow fishing kick or spin fishing account earlier. Honestly, the dates we caught earlier were here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not necessarily complaining. It just seems like it's been slow. Fishing and not maybe the best videos to watch, but good things to have on in the background. And it is, it's fishing. You're not going to catch a fish every time you cast out. Even though it's a game, it's supposed to be entertaining. The devs did try to be fairly realistic as well. I'm just curious. Weekly records, yes, Dace. Lightning Manian casters, couple people on. Bloodworm and Maggot. And already in Dace. Yeah. That's what I thought I would say. But we are coming up on an hour here. So, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to keep fishing here for a little bit. I'll attach any fish that I catch on after this. And if I do happen to grab the Dace trophy, especially if it's a trophy, I'll definitely include that. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here if I don't catch anything good from here on out. Still good overall day. What the silver fish we caught were definitely worth it. A couple of 10 silver fish. And something new that I wanted to try. And to me, that's part of the fun of this game is trying new things and learning from there. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'll sell the 2 fish we have, and the two roaches are probably worth a couple of dollars. I'll include a screenshot of that later on as well too. But you didn't get the other good fish from here. I hope you'll have a good one, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.